Hello, dear listener. What you're about to hear is A County Affair, a rip-roaring two-part one-shot that's been available to our dear Patreon subscribers for months. If you enjoy this, you should really come and join the party over on our Patreon, where you can find even more stuff like this that might not always make it to the public feed. Our promise to you is this: for only $5 a month, we offer infinite, unending pleasure. Now, folks, that's a deal. In the meantime, please enjoy this peek behind the Patreon curtain with Erika Ishii's A County Affair.
This is the sound of worlds beyond number. You are animals that live on or near Family Farm Incorporated. You've worked together as a team many times. Little jobs here and there, extra trash for the goats, managing to aid the daring escape of a whole generation of boy chicks that would otherwise have become rooster slurry. You got them to a neighboring free-range farm called the Co-op Coop. The county fair is a month away, and the farmer, Williams, and Mrs. the farmer's wife, Williams, Kitty Williams, are entering for the first time. Their son Tad has convinced them it's good publicity and that he has a great idea for a green-friendly rebranding of the farm. The big score? The bumper crop of heirloom corn stashed in the Family Farm Incorporated heirloom kettle corn truck, which is going to be sold at a 300% markup. Now, the animals have long been switched to Kern TM, a mass-produced corn-like substitute with very little nutritive value.
Question.
Yes.
How many R's in Kern?
3. Kerrrn TM. But here's the thing. There's enough real primo corn in that truck to keep everyone fed for a whole year, which to most of you is actually a significant portion of your lives. So you're going to find a way to get to the fair, nab that corn, and get out. Welcome to the County Affair.
Q6 song.
Yeah, right?
It's fucking absolutely ripping.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking barnyard version of
Is it gonna be
fucking
Ocean's
Cowboy
11?
Bebop theme.
Yeah. Yes, that's on my playlist. Oh my God.
I thought
It is.
I thought it was gonna be more like the Sting, but that's okay.
Okay.
Where it's like old timey.
It's a fucking the barnyard version of the
Doesn't
Sting.
the Sting
theme.
open with The Entertainer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's in the public domain, right?
Oh, yeah.
We'll find out.
We'll do that.
Scott Joplin.
Scott Joplin, he's long
who the
dead.
fuck? Who the fuck wrote The Entertainer?
Yeah.
No, is it a
Joplin.
Joplin? It's one of the Joplins.
Janis Joplin.
Not Janice.
Take it! Take another.
We're doing so good. Is this what
doing
you?
great.
Is this what you wanted? Is this what you
This is
thought
the
would
energy
happen?
you need.
And
Oh,
more.
The Entertainer is Scott Joplin.
Scott Joplin. I got
Good
it.
job.
There's lyrics for it. We gotta start. So we gotta start. We gotta start.
The look in your eyes.
Once we start, we'll lock in. You know, it's this loose space before you start narrating hardcore.
Dawn breaks over the Family Farm Incorporated, a subsidiary of Williams Agricultural. The light plays over the sweet little chicken coop. You hear rustling in the goat pens, the horse stables. You hear whickering. You can smell the hay and alfalfa. This is the kind of farm that you dream about when you think of the word farm. But that's not where we find Brennan. We pull back to see the large fields and the corporate-branded silos of Family Farm Incorporated. The giant house of chickens is where we find Ruth. It's dawn.
Oh, hush you.
Sorry, Ruth.
Oh, it's all right, sweetie. You're doing wonderful.
Oh, thanks.
Hello, I'm Ruth. I'm a venerable, though a lady never says her age, a venerable matriarch of the chicken coop. I have stood watch over this farmyard for many years. I am a beautiful golden brown plumage and little small pink comb and a bright yellow beak and little yellow chicken's feet and a tail that gets a little bit tufted white up at my rear end. And I have been a professional criminal for... I've been a professional criminal for the entirety of my adult life and actually was something of a wonderkind when I started way back in the day as a young chick. I am something of a pickpocket, a burglar, a little bit of a grease, as it were, which is, I think, pretty remarkable because I have no hands.
Grandma, tell them about us.
Ah, yes. Well, this, of course, is one of my delightful 180 grandchildren. And let me tell you, I'm as proud a mother, a grandmother, a great-grandmother, and a great-great-grandmother as there could be. And it's a delight to be here on the farm, although times are not as they were. It's gotten a little bit harder recently. Come in, cheeks. Come in, little chicky chicks.
I love you, Grandma.
Oh, you're all looking wonderful. Bright little yellow balls. Oh, I love you all so much.
We pan away from this adorable scene, perhaps a little more compacted than would normally be in a traditional farm. And we move across the fields of corn and beans and cabbages, over the silo of kern, TM, and into the neighboring copse of trees. It's sparse here, but there's enough cover for there to hide a full-grown horse. Lou, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I can. In the shade of the grove, wearing an orange Harlequin racing hood, is a beautiful painted American painted horse. A little older than maybe he once was, than in his prime, but kind of staring out over the farm. Is my character Itsa Winnerbaby. And I think Itsa's just kind of like head up, trying to find just a nice little stretch of a forest that's give me looking for 100 meters to just kind of cut loose. Come on.
Suddenly a rabbit breaks from the trees and races.
All right, let's go. And I start racing alongside the rabbit. Oh, you want to go?
Yeah.
Come on.
You think that just because you were in the pro circuit?
Yeah, I was in the pro circuit. I ran the stakes, motherfucker.
Fuck you, eat my
No,
dust.
fuck you, eat my dust. I am desperately trying to keep up with this rabbit, but per usual, I think after about 25 meters or so, my ankle starts to catch up with me, and I feel myself kind of hitch a little bit as the rabbit takes off a little bit.
I'm gonna take a shit in your creek,
Fuck you, dude. And I think that Itsa has a quiet moment.
Aww. So as he cools down, the lather evaporating in the morning sun, we pan back over to the little show farm, which says, the Williams Family Petting Zoo. And we see the goat pen, which is incredibly plush. It's roomy, and there's a little canopy for the goats to rest under during the day. There's some yoga mats rolled up outside of their pen so that they can, the guests that visit can have their little namaste in the morning. And we see Aabria. Yes. Please introduce yourself.
I'm a little jet black goat, perfect for goat yoga. And if you follow, I'm rested on one of those lovely little cork, my chin's on one of those cork yoga blocks. And if you follow my eye line, it goes all the way to the house, all the way up to the window of the master bedroom. And I just give a small little wink to Catherine, now Kitty Williams, the farmer's wife, who I have known since she was a girl.
Kitty is out on the balcony watering the petunias. She looks around a little bit. She feels something. Don't know what or why, but she has the urge to run across those fields, out into the woods, out in the dark of the moon. And then it's gone. She finishes watering the petunias and goes back inside to finish preparing breakfast for her husband, the farmer.
And with a night's work well done, little Phillip begins to rest and just sort of lays out in the sun as the other goats begin to rise. But my work is at night. I'm a little criminal for the love of the game. I'm in our group, in our sundry missions, I'm a demolitions expert, a hacker. And by all of that, I mean, I can and will eat any fucking thing. So no doors are closed to me. Not to little Phillip. Bah.
So there's going to be about 3 hours before the farm truly comes alive. Yes, there are farm hands that are harvesting the eggs, that are tilling, that are tending to the tractors that till the fields. But the patrons will not go to the show farm for another couple of hours, and you are all free to wander about as you please. Now, the thing that you've been working on for the last week, the big news that Tad Williams, the Cornell graduate son of the farming family, has come back with a lot of incredible new ideas to grow the company, to grow the brand, in order to bring this farmhouse into the modern era. I mean, they did that, the way that his parents did it a generation ago, was to expand the farm and, implement Kern. But Tad has some really great fresh ideas, such as entering the fair, and he's been working away in the little work shed next to the house. That's where all of the leaflets are being designed. That's where the rebranding is happening, where social media strategy is going down. But you have all been meeting for this past week to determine what your plan of action is. You have a month until the county fair. How are you going to get in? How are you going to get that sweet, sweet corn? And how are you going to escape?
I feel like we must meet at Phillip's.
Yeah,
petting zoo, right?
come to the pen. Wait, are you, is it cool that you just rock up through the farm all the time?
I guess that everyone just assumes I'm from one farm over.
Yes.
It's just that thing that people do where they pull over to the side of the road and they're like, this horse is not, and people just kind of pet it, but no one's asking, where's this horse from? Whose horse is this?
Yeah.
Everyone's just excited that a horse was sweet enough to come up to them.
Yeah, it's true. Nobody asks questions
when a horse. If a horse comes up to you and is kind,
It's magical.
Right. I would lose my mind. Yeah.
Magical. And furthermore, this is a very large farm. It's not like you guys know everybody on the farm. You know, there's always new faces around. And definitely the humans don't have full stock of the situation because, like, you notice when something goes missing, you don't necessarily notice if there's an extra horse that hangs out around the show stables.
It's like an extra horse, you know? Come on. It's a big farm.
Big farm. Yeah, so you all go over to the lovely little goat pen, you know, past the show flowers and Phillip, as always, holds court.
Right, I need the rest of you little goats to clear out. I have to do some business.
Okay, William. Okay, Philip, Mr. Philip Williams. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other goats are terrified of you
Yeah, good.
because they're just normal-ass goats.
Yeah.
They
Also,
don't live
Phillip
the
is
life.
smaller than the other ones. Like, this is like one of those little goats from a viral video that, like, jumps off of other goats.
That's true.
Just a little guy.
So the giant goats, in the pen fully clear out. They leave the goat pen. They leave the petting zoo. They want to give you a wide berth.
Leave the door open. My friends are coming.
Well, seems like you've cleared out all the rest of the goats here, Phillip. Nice for us to have a little bit of privacy.
Good morning, Ruthie. How you doing?
Oh, I'm well. Just tending to the grandchildren, the great-grandchildren. It's hard, you know. I can't tell if it's paranoia or not, but it doesn't seem like they're growing as big and strong as they might have if we'd had some real corn around here.
That's the trouble.
I think Itsa is just quietly kind of eyeing your water. Can I have some?
What's mine is yours.
Oh, thank you. A rabbit shit in mine this morning. Oh, this is good. Oh, shit.
Thank you.
At that moment, the fourth member of this little meeting, Ermintrude the rat, scampers up through the gutters and in through the open window in the goat shed.
Hello, Philip. How are you?
Good morning, Ermintrude.
Miss Ruthie.
Good morning, Ermintrude.
Oh, yes, I've been keeping away from the little eggs, just as you asked.
Yes, as well you know you must.
Yeah, the kern, though. The kern is just not, it doesn't quite hit
Well,
the
we're all
same.
hungry, Ermintrude,
Yes.
and that's why we have to work together.
That's right, Miss Ruthie, that's right. We got to work together. And Mr.
Say my name, Herman.
It's a winner, baby.
That's right.
Mr. Winnerbaby.
Yeah, good to see you too, Hermintrude.
Usually horses are a little more scared of my kind.
Hey,
But
fuck you. Just rear up.
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
Come
It's
here, you little-
Mr. Winnerbaby!
Sorry, I'm on edge. This has to go well, all right? This has got to go well.
That's right. Okay, so I got, there's the shed. The shed's got all the stuff that you need. There's blueprints in there, and there's the marketing materials. But also, I can't read, and I don't know if any of you know how to read. So, but Billy and the pig, he also has the scoop.
Billion?
Yeah,
Billion?
Yeah, the giant one.
Well, I don't know how to read, but I'm sure I could learn.
Oh.
There you go.
What does that say?
And Ermintrude points at a little sign that says "Goat Yoga." So give me a little roll. Give me a little roll.
First roll. Okay, I'm rolling
First
my
roll.
do anything skill.
Yeah, do
And this is to
anything.
instantly become literate.
Yes.
That's a 1.
I'm going to tell you that doesn't make it, but mark down that you have 1 experience point.
Can I try to read?
You can try to read. Phillip the goat trots up to the goat yoga sign.
That's a 6, baby.
This goat can read.
Wow. Okay.
This goat can-
So that's you. So Phillip is able to sound out.
Yeah. Goat yoga.
Oh my God, that's what did
You can read?
Oh my goodness!
I've made a contract or 2 in my day.
So Phillip the goat can read. So let's give you 2 in read signs.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2. In
And that
read
little
signs.
spider web in the corner says zombie.
Holy shit.
You're on an absolute roll, Phillip.
Thank you.
Read more shit in here, Phillip. I mean, I don't know which are words, but
Yeah, Ruthie points at a bucket of rainwater and says, read that.
yeah, read it.
Read it.
Read it.
Read that.
Read it.
What does it say?
What does it say?
I can't.
The gift comes and goes, I understand.
Yes, indeed.
Blessed rainwater.
Well, so those are the leads that I have so far. Yes,
Well-
that's it. That's all. That's all of it.
Well, thank you for your reconnaissance, Ermintrude. You said Billy the pig might know something?
Yeah, Billiam.
Billiam.
Billiam the
The
pig.
big brown one with the ear that goes like that.
Yes, well, I knew Billiam as Billy back in my day.
Oh, okay, good. So we've got an in.
I might be able to talk old Bill into giving us a hand.
Did you guys date?
Well, a lady never kisses and tells.
All right. Okay.
I have a lot of follow-up questions. Before Ermintrude leaves, I want to walk over and kick the little like feed gachapon for like goat snacks. Give him a little tip. Just kick him over a little.
Thank you so much, Mr. Phillip. Oh, you don't know how much this means to me and my 800 children in the rafters.
You look up and there are
Jesus Christ.
tiny little eyes, beady black eyes, blinking down at you.
A huge rat problem. on
Yeah,
this.
this is actually quite upsetting.
You hear a lot of little anxiety
So-
noises.
So anxious.
It's the current, I'll tell you.
Kern's got everyone on edge.
Ermintrude scampers up into the rafters, and the 1,600 eyes leave with them.
Someone has to do something about that. That's very upsetting.
Billiam the Pig's pen is in the little show farm. It's a big old pen, and it's full of nice, cool mud for him to roll around in. He doesn't move much from his little corner. He too holds court. He's not as terrifying as Phillip, but he is very well respected on this farm.
Let me.
Oh, you want to?
You want to take this one?
Yeah, do you want us to? What do you want? You want a flanking maneuver?
Yeah.
You want us on either side, or you want us to hang back? You know, your friends at the door.
No, come right along with me. Come right along with me.
Oh, two little piglets show up in front of you.
Hello. Can we help you?
Oh, well, hello. And what are your names, young children?
Oh, I'm Blip, and this is Blip too.
Blip and Blip too. Well, my goodness.
We got named by a contest. It was a social media contest.
And what? And what now?
Do
You
you
were
want
named in a
to see Mr.
contest?
Billiam? Yes.
Yes. Blip too. Why don't you and your sibling go and wake up Billiam?
Well, I don't know. What kind of business you got?
And they look at this motley crew.
I'm just headbutting Itsa in the leg. Not mean, just like having fun.
You want me to go? You want me to go?
Yeah, you want to go? Let's fucking go.
I don't know. This seems like a lot of activity for Mr. Billiam.
Well, your father, Billiam, is an old, dear friend of mine, and I'm just coming here to say hello.
Oh, give me a roll. Give me a roll for a sweet talk.
Yeah.
Roll for sweet talk.
That's a 6, baby.
Hey! All right, that's a 6 for sweet talk for Brennan.
Let's go,
So that's
Ruth.
yeah, you got sweet talk too. And they're like,
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like he's got an opening right about now if y'all want to go in.
Well, I would love that.
Okay.
and so the two of them part, which is you could have stepped over them anyway. You're all a lot bigger
That's
than
why
them.
Ruthie's here to keep me in check.
Right.
Because I'll tell you, if it was just Phillip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could kill everyone here.
Phillip, I love when you tell me that,
Do
but you
it.
can't say stuff like that.
Just
you can't put that in my
One
head.
little hoof on you. You can do it.
Phillip.
In the dark of night, no one would know.
You always say that. You always tell me I can do something nasty in the dark of night, and it's dawn.
Billy and the pig is over in the corner. You can't tell if he's asleep or awake. His eyes are kind of just half closed all the time.
Ruth, is this your king?
Well, my king. I knew a lot of people back in the day. Excuse me. Billiam!
Oh,
Good
Ruthie, it's always so good to see you, my dear.
Always so lovely to see you. I had the pleasure of just meeting your wonderful children, Blip and Blip, too.
Oh, yes. Oh, social media polls.
Yes, and so explain that to me. They are part of a social medium?
I really couldn't tell you. It's just...
I knew a very social medium back in the day. Her name was Agatha.
Oh,
Very friendly, but constantly haunted by ghosts.
all of this is quite lost on me. Something about engagement, and I...
They're so young.
Yeah. Yes. Well, what brings you to my corner of the pen? And I think, Mr. Itsa Winnerbaby.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes.
Good to see you, Billiam.
So it's a pleasure's all mine, and, Mr. Phillip.
Your flesh is the closest to man's.
Yes.
That's a wonderful point. That's actually, yes, 100%.
Yes, sometimes they call me the other white meat. And that right, Ruthie?
Billiam, I've come here to discuss business.
Phillip, I think they did fuck.
No, for sure.
I think it was sensual.
What brings you to my corner of the pen?
Well, I think we all know the reputation that pigs have for being quite bright, as a matter of fact.
Oh, no, none of your flattery. Yes, we all know that my influence on this farm comes from my prize-winning days. And he points a hoof over to a fourth place ribbon. Fourth place, 2005, at the county fair.
Hey, that orange ribbon put us on the map.
Yes, well. Some of my best days are behind me, but I'm hoping to one day help sire another winner.
Well, Blip and Blip 2 aren't going to be winning any prizes at any county fairs eating kern, Billiam, are they?
Oh, it's a bad state of affairs.
You know, it's such an interesting thing because, of course, this is our first season with kern as feed. But, of course, the farm still grows plenty of real corn. Talking primo maize here, you understand?
That's right, blue heritage. But it's only for the humans. And occasionally Phillip and myself here. Yes.
For now.
Oh, you're thinking of pulling a job about this one.
I'm going to get real close. One last job, Billiam.
Oh, Ruthie.
Our best days are behind us. we're never going to be back in the top of that hayloft. Those days are long gone. That beautiful accordion music coming in from the old farmhouse radio. The farm wife putting those fresh hot pies out on the windowsill.
The halcyon days.
Can I reach up and make a roll to take the... I want to grab the ribbon with my mouth off the wall.
Yes,
Let's go.
Go ahead.
That's a 6.
Oh, God. All right, well, we got to respect that 6. So you've got 6 to ribbon snatching.
Okay, ribbon snatching.
Is it only ribbon snatching?
Well, let's say prize snatching.
Okay, prize snatching.
snatching.
I'm gonna...
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt the private. I just want to emphasize the private moment that he's having by taking that, while, as Ruthie's describing, taking that, reaching up, balancing my hooves on the side of the wall, using my mouth to take off the orange ribbon, and quietly come and push it, like pin it on him, like it's the old days.
Oh,
Yeah. Fourth place goes to Billiam.
You can see it. He zooms into his eyes, and he's flashing back to the old days, the old halcyon days when the farm was smaller and when he was the prize-winning pride of the county. Oh yes, he'd give anything. Well, he looks around. The three of you. I see. You got yourself a pig. So what's the job? What do you need from me?
We've heard the shed. It's got stuff that the rat said we might need. Help me. I think the rat said we got to get in the shed.
Ermintrude.
Yeah, that's his name.
Ermintrude. Ermintrude must have been talking about the promotional materials that they'll be handing out about the fair. Also, the new design for the corn truck. Oh, they've gone all postmodern with it, and they've taken all the fun out.
The schematics for the corn truck, they're there with the promotional material.
Yes. But even if you were to get the schematics for the truck and for all of that, how are you gonna get into the fair? How are you gonna find where they're keeping that corn and, just how we can snatch it? Those farm hands, they're like clockwork with their schedules. And then how you gonna get yourself out?
We need a little distraction.
Oh, you need a hell of a big distraction.
You're a hell of a big pig.
Oh, I can't go with you. No. And you can see that the rut, that he is literally in a rut. Like he has wallowed down into this mire, and he is not going nowhere fast anytime soon. But...
Well, at the time of the fair, all of that corn is going to be moved from wherever they're keeping it now into the truck itself. So in terms of getting in, we need to find a way past the farm hands, a way to stay unseen by the humans that will be at the fair. But in terms of getting it out, Billiam, I'm just a simple country hen, but I've been operating under the impression that trucks can move.
Well, your guess is as good as mine. Billiam hasn't seen much outside of the county fair. Bless.
Billiam, take my word for it, trucks can move.
Yes, well, you learn something new every day. Well, all right, so you get in and you get the marketing materials, you get in and you get out with the truck. But,
Marketing materials. So these are all still stored. What's the plan supposed to be? That they're going to be passed out at the fair, or are they going to town ahead of time?
Well, they're going to be passed out at the fair, I suppose.
Passed out at the fair to every attendee.
Yes.
And what if we were to put some information on those flyers?
Yeah, you could read the things. and do reverse reading, which I don't know what it's called.
Yes,
but
there's
when
no
you
way to-
make the things that get read.
There's no way to know what that's called, but we'll figure it out.
If you could reverse read
Yeah.
onto these pamphlets.
Perfect.
Oh God, I
We'll
just
do
laughed
it.
so hard that I almost passed out.
Sure. We could add a little bit of information.
All right. Well, you've got your talented pickpocket and acrobatics expert, and you got your fast one, the strong, muscly. Yes.
But we still need a distraction. And if you can't do it, well, Blip and Blip 2 could use a little, real world experience.
Well, yeah. Suppose you could take him along with you, but also, I do have a couple of friends I stay in touch with from the fair. Yes.
Who might that be?
Well, they call themselves the Roost. It's different than the Roosters. I don't know why they signed on that name, but, yeah, the Roost. It's the pigeons that live at the event and sometimes will make their way back over here with messages and some of the local gossip of the county. Yeah, so you can find them there, usually. They're everywhere. Everywhere. They know every inch of the place, and usually they'll be happy to help. Usually they'll require a favor in exchange, though, but that's something you can figure out when you get there.
Billiam, thank you so much for all your help.
Oh, Ruthie. He takes your little claws and his clumsy hoofs, and he pats them and says, "Here's to better times for our kids."
To better times for our children. That's exactly right.
Yes.
Itza, we gotta get out of here. I think they're gonna make
We
something
should give them a
happen.
moment. If you all need
Yeah.
a second.
No,
let's go, let's
that's
go.
all
Just
right.
make sure to be safe,
Blip 2, you have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Miss Ruthie.
And I'm sorry that you won a social media. Sorry, something happened.
And I'm going to go out with my friends and say,
All right. So you can get into, you can get into the shed. It's not locked, but none of you really have hands to open it.
What's a hand?
So you find yourself in front of the shed, and you see it has just a normal-ass door and a window. It's not much more than what looks to be almost a tool shed, a converted tool shed on the outside. It's nice, and it's rustic-looking.
Okay. Well, we're just trying to go in.
Are you going to get in?
I mean, you want me to hit it? Give me a reason.
Hit it.
Give me a reason.
I think you got to try to kick the door down.
I mean, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna use my my head a couple of times to get. Okay, it's a deadbolt. It's a deadbolt for sure. Just whip around and kick the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a roll.
That's a 3.
Ooh. Let's see. You damage it. You can see that it sort of, the hinges give a little bit.
Ah, my ankle. Shit. Shit. I'm gonna need a second. Now. Well, just
That was a good
kind
idea.
of limping.
You gotta walk
You
out.
must be careful.
I want to try to motivate Itza to kick again with a little more heat. Can I roll to do magic to...
We can't have magic!
Hear her out.
You gotta listen all the
Hear her
way.
out.
Go
Hear her
on.
out.
Pitch me magic.
Because I'm a little bad boy goat, and I want to remind Itsa Winnerbaby of the fated race when he hurt his ankle. And I want like all the sounds of like hooves running across like soft turf, and the jockey, his owner, his trusted race companion, telling him to go inside against his better judgment.
Inside, you got to take the inside.
Oh, obviously, we gotta go outside. We go around
Gotta
number 4. We go around
faster.
number 4. Fuck, fine.
Oh no! Guys say my horse seems to have sustained an injury.
What is this with Chucky's help?
You feel the heels of a small man digging into your sides. You hear the roar of the crowd, the smell of the turf, and that blinding, searing pain as you feel something give way in your ankle.
I think it's not even like an intentional kick at the door. It's just a full buck. It's like a get off. Yeah. I have to get this feeling off of me, and we'll give it another kick.
Okay, give it a kick.
That's a 5.
Okay, and with Aabria's help, that is an extra 1, and that's a 6.
Great.
You made it to a 6. Also, make sure that you kept track of that 1 experience point.
I did.
Phillip's horns are a little bit longer and a little curlier now.
A little more satanic.
Like a little bit as a treat.
Love it.
That's a treat. It's a treat.
All right, and the door explodes in a splintering of the frame. It's just absolutely wrecked. Tomorrow, when Tad and the rest of the farmhands come by, they're gonna wonder. It doesn't even look like a horse kicked it. It just looks like there was a bomb left here.
Sorry. Memory of worse days.
So I have to say, Phillip, incredible motivation. I've never seen someone so deftly motivate someone by plunging them right into their deepest trauma.
Is that you, Phillip? Did you?
Who could say? And I just trot happily, like waggling my little tail into the shed. Everyone is most themselves when they're at their worst. Trot, 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 trot.
This goat is fucked up.
This is crazy. Have you heard this? Has he ever hit you with
the
in the dark of the night?
In the dark of the night,
Yes.
you want to something about butter, and I was like, I've had enough butter
It's
in my
a lot.
life, young man.
It is a
Thank
lot.
you.
You walk inside, and in contrast to the rustic farm aesthetic of the outside, this inside is all brutalist. It is metal countertops. It is a perfectly sorted, minimalist design of, a little workshop. There's also, even though the space is very small, there's a tiny foosball table in the corner. And you see scattered all around are marketing materials. There's flyers advertising for the Family Farm Incorporated heirloom kettle corn truck. There is, stickers that are being handed out for the county fair hot dog eating contest sponsored by Family Farms Incorporated. You already did know about this sudden push on the pigs. It's been a bad month for the pigs. You see a drawing of the truck. It is being retrofitted to be up to code so that they can pop the kettle corn. You see a bin in there. It's a large bin for holding feed and corn. And this is actually the kind of bin that is airtight, that is used to hold the kern in the chicken coop. But you can see that there is a space for it in the schematics for the truck. You also see in all of this branding, just everything is the aesthetic is so rusticy looking, and there's a font that screams fresh and eco-friendly, and it's just a true nightmare of goop proportions.
There's a space in the truck for a bin, exactly like the one that the kern is served in.
Yes.
And we're also when we are fed kern, is it visibly or tactilely any different than regular corn? Or does it look the exact same?
Good cue, good cue.
It looks very, very similar to corn. Like if you just look at it, and even if you smell it, it's been sprayed with corn scent, so that it smells like corn. And it's visually very similar. If you put your hand inside it and you touch it, there's just something it's not quite right. It's something. There's something. It's like a more powdery, if that makes sense. Almost like gritty, like when you bite on too much spinach and then your teeth feel gritty.
Ooh,
It's
why would
like
you?
that? But visually very similar, and smell-wise, it smells almost too corn-like. Yes.
It's like my husband Alonso used to say. Why extract your own jackpot when you can get the mark to do it for you?
What?
Your husband used to say that?
Yes.
How often? Like regularly and in response?
He would scream it in his sleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. He screamed a lot of sort of crime tips in his sleep.
That must be, as another
helpful.
criminal, I can't imagine.
Yeah, well, some of it got a little bit like, okay, you're screaming this in your sleep. I already know this. And then one time he screamed something and I thought I caught his eye open and I was like, oh, you're just trying to like give me notes.
Oh, so now then it gets into a weird kind of
awkward.
mansplaining space.
Yeah, it's sort of the mansplaining. And
Yeah.
I was like, listen, either your conscious or your subconscious is mansplaining and there's work to do either way.
Anyway, was it applying to something in this moment?
Well, the truck has shape for the kern bins in it, which makes me think that probably due to this, Tad coming back from Cornell, one of the worst of the Ivies.
I hate it. Doesn't even count if you ask me.
It doesn't.
Too far north.
Too far north, shouldn't be an Ivy. The coming back from Cornell, Tad's had all these biz dev concepts of creating efficiencies and economies of scale and just bleh.
Hold on. You can't read goat yoga, but you understand the phrase biz dev.
Alonso used to scream business development in his sleep.
Now we know it's mansplaining, and it was definitely not subconscious.
Yeah, he kept being like, economies of scale. And I said, now everyone's trying to sleep, all right? No, but what I'm saying is, I think the truck might be used for more than just the kettle corn. It might be used to also make the deliveries on the actual farmyard. It would make sense if they're trying to find more efficiencies. Point being, if we're looking for a way to extract the real corn, disguising it as kern and having the humans feed it to us themselves without knowing.
Oh, that's very smart.
But it's a year's worth of corn.
Years worth of corn. But how much do they normally store in the silo? Is there any way for us to know if a year's worth of corn would be something that like is held on the farm already, or if one of those bins could potentially be like a year's supply?
Yeah, you know that there will be enough corn on that truck for a year's supply. That's just they are going all out on this push at the county fair.
I mean, this is always what it is, right? The easy part of a heist is getting the money. How do you spend it? We can get the corn, but how do we actually eat it and live without the humans knowing?
Phillip,
Yes.
with your reading skills, you can see on the table there are things that are readable. Would you like to go see what you can read?
I would love to get up there and go read some things. Thank you.
Okay, give me a roll to see. You can read, but how well can you? How comprehensively?
Ooh,
can
reading
you read?
comprehension?
Reading
That's a
comprehension
different skill.
is a different skill.
Roll for media literacy.
I rolled a 3.
Wait, you get 2. You rolled 2.
I rolled 2 dice and I got a 3.
Interesting.
I'm just there like, his old says goat yoga.
all of these, but they make me
Everything.
feel there's like a kind of vibe of freshness and kind
No,
of like
a vibe
rusticness.
has everyone
kind of
can get a vibe, but
Yes.
like the words are all goat.
It's just goat yoga over and over. Now now I'm realizing because the bucket thing, the thing that's a bucket didn't have any of these shapes on it, but they're different shapes, and they all say goat yoga.
All of them.
I'm Phil. That's not my name. My name's not Phillip. Itsa's gonna start just pushing papers onto the ground. All of these say goat yoga.
As it says pushing papers, can I try to subtly like throw a paper I think is important away?
Yeah.
And like kind of kick it so it goes and lands behind a desk?
Yeah.
Wait.
Do
Do I have to roll for it?
roll. Give me.
Sleight of hoof?
Give me sleight of hoof.
1.
That is a 1. So fully.
Phillip, you keep pointing to this piece of paper.
Yes.
keep-
Why? Do you want me to move it for you?
It's just stuck on my hoof. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get
Okay.
it off.
Thanks. Oh, thank you.
Itsa, you see, as you pull that piece of paper off, it is a map. And this is nice because it has pictures on it. And you know pictures.
I nose it in front of everyone. This I understand. That's a farm. And I guess that farm is there.
See, this is why I can read hieroglyphs but not writing.
It's just
You actually, and on closer inspection,
Ruth is like
it's not a farm.
Egyptologist.
It is a map of the fair. It is a little map that somebody has put together in order to show the different attractions at the county fair. And you can see, even though you don't have all the details of each thing, you can see there's little pictures that show like a pig and a carrot and a first prize ribbon. So there's a prize-winning livestock and prize-winning produce contest. There is a little an easel with a landscape on it, and that's the arts and crafts exhibition. There's a Ferris wheel, a little tilt-a-whirl. There's a fun house. You can see that because there's fun little mirrors, and there's a clown and a house.
Have you seen
They've
a mirror
decided to do
before?
I have.
Was it a good experience? Sorry.
No.
Where's my point? Was it a good experience?
It was not.
Yeah.
You can see there's also you see a horse on there, and that horse is attached to a cart, and that cart looks to be pulling bales of hay around. And there's a little map, like a little pirate treasure footsteps thing, where that goes in a loop around the carnival.
They're gonna have horses pulling carts here.
Oh.
Really dark stuff.
And the final thing that you see,
Sorry, did you say really dark stuff? Pulling
It's
carts?
crazy.
Could you imagine?
Making a beautiful, majestic, impeccable horse pull a cart. One thing to ride, but another thing to treat us as beasts of labor. That is not what we are. It's not what we're meant to be. Look wistfully off.
I'm just doing happy taps. I like when Itsa gets spiced up.
as you look off, you see in the far, far distance a place with red rocks, with wide open spaces as far as the eye can see.
Ruthie, have you ever heard of some magical place called Sedona?
I have.
They say the horses out there run free.
I know they do.
The wind lifts your mane. You can feel it.
Beautiful. Sedona.
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 Shadona. Sorry, we were all doing it.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to get on my high horse. What can I say?
The last little marking on the fair attractions map is you see a two-headed rooster on it. It's a little and a two-headed rooster, and you see it's a little sideshow looking thing. It looks like a little circus tent, which you probably don't know circus tent, but you know the stripes means entertainment.
So everything on the map of interest that we've seen, the horses pulling carts, freak show with two-headed rooster. What were the other attractions we saw there?
Carnival rides. You
Carnival
saw a Ferris wheel, a tilt-a-whirl, a fun house, an arts and crafts exhibition, and the farm contests with prize-winning livestock and prize-winning produce and a hot dog eating contest.
Sponsored by
Family Farms Incorporated.
I've seen maps like this before. They had one for the Derby when I ran it back in '97.
Oh.
This thing, it's a big wheel. People ride on it, takes them all the way up in the sky, and then brings them back down. Something tells me we hitch a few of those loose, the whole wheel goes a spinning, kills them. I don't know. Is that crazy?
No judgment and brainstorming.
No, I mean, we're in the brainstorming phase, right? Is that too crazy?
Hold on.
Blue sky.
All right. Can you do some reverse reading up on one of these?
I would love to.
Okay. Idea number 1.
I jam a little pen in between the cleft of my head.
Roll to reverse read.
Thank you.
This goes under. I'll say this goes under read. So give me 2.
Yeah. What feels good today?
And anybody can. Once again, you can help.
I'm going to assist. Yeah.
Yay!
Okay. What is the skill you will use to assist?
I will use sweet talk. You're such a smart young man. I know you're going to do so well, and I know that the devil will give you all the power you need.
Okay, actually, I think you can only use. Okay, so that's +2, actually. So that's +2, and you can only use one skill at a time to assist somebody else. So that's a 2. Okay.
All right. Whew. All right. We've got 10 on the dice, +2 is 12.
Oh my God. All right. So that's a heroic level of success. So yeah, you absolutely.
I am writing in like old English font.
It's a gorgeous calligraphy. All your S's do look like F's.
They do.
But
that's on purpose.
But
that's how you know.
Usually it's just like a little colonial time sort of thing.
So
that's fun.
That's writing
like that.
3. You have writing 3 now.
Wow.
Yes.
It's reverse reading, all right?
Reverse
whatever
reading.
word you just said, it's not the word in my head.
Whatever the Lord just said was wrong.
You have reverse read 3.
Thank you for your support.
So idea
Ruthie.
number 1. Turn the fun wheel into a wheel of death.
Yes. Correct.
That's just one idea.
Let me be clear. I don't think we're going to do better than that one, but let's keep going.
Exactly. And sometimes, you come back all the way around.
That's what we...
Like the wheel.
First place.
Like that.
First place is Wheel of Death, right? Yes. Second place is, and we don't. These could be different phases or steps of the plan.
Yes.
Using the cart, because the track goes all the way around. If we were to disguise Itsa as one of these cart horses, we would have access.
But I'm just disguised as one because I would never.
You would never.
You would never. But your alias, that's a loser, honey.
Yes. All right. If I were to be, I like this performance, a little acting. Yes, I would play the role of a beast of burden named That's a Loser, Honey. I like that. Let's put that on the board.
I put it on the board.
All right. The actual truck itself, we know it has a holding space for the kern bin. So that's another resource.
Yes.
And right now, we have access to all of this material. All this material that's going to be posted up and handed out at the fair. All of these flyers and things like that. And we have an incredible reverse reader right here.
Thank you.
That could put any kind of information we want. Now, what would get people excited? What would get them involved? What would get them a social moment contest?
What?
She's trying to say social media.
Oh, the thing that everyone keeps saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
What the thing that Blip and Blip 2 got married for?
Yes.
The thing for engagements, yes?
Yes.
Hey, is there an open MacBook in this room?
Roll to look. Wait, no, you are good at electronics. So give me a 2.
Yeah.
Give me 2 for looking at stuff.
9.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You see there's absolutely the newest, shiniest Mac
Perfect.
out there. Yes. It's not locked.
Look, I feel like if we haven't figured out the bit I'm personally doing is I'm the devil. I know how to get to Twitter, right?
So, we better watch this. We keep saying reverse reading.
Phillip, this is a county fair. You gotta do Facebook.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You gotta go Facebook for this one,
God,
Phillip.
I know you feel like no one's on it. Everybody coming to a county fair is on it. All right, I promise you.
All right. You have 2 in
Reverse-
electronics. So roll me 2 in for social media.
Okay. I'm going to reroll that one, even though it was higher. Oh, I got the same. 8.
God damn it.
I'm so good. I've gone away from Facebook. I am a full Redditor now, and I'm just typing ignorant shit until someone gives me something better to do.
Yeah. You're absolutely on the dankest, dirtiest subreddits right now, posting mean things that make you feel good.
What the hell is this? Chodes of farmland?
You can read now.
Shows of farmland. Wait, so wait.
Pitchfork tuna can 69. What the hell is this?
My name.
Hold on. Can I roll to read? I feel left out.
I want to help.
Oh God.
I need to be a part of
read.
this.
I'm helping.
Also, you're all are you letting me know when you have 6s, by the way?
Yeah.
Getting 6s?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So Phillip finds the Tad's Macintosh computer and opens it up. Absolutely creates a username for himself and
Pitchfork Tuna Can 69.
Pitchfork Tuna Can 69 and is browsing around on Reddit, but uses the. Oh God damn it! Let me roll something for you. Okay, wait,
Do you need dice?
I love my dice in my back.
You're good.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Todd has left his Facebook signed in.
Oh, great.
Perfect. Wait, did you roll to read? Can you read too?
I rolled a 5 plus 1 equals 6.
No, I help. I have read 2, so it gives you 2 points, I think.
Oh, does it give me 2 points?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a 7.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. All right.
It's a read now. I can read all of my toxicity.
All right. So it's you don't get another level in it,
Got
but
it.
you have read.
So I have read 1.
Yeah, read 1.
Roll to read. Join this hate.
A general kind of unsettled feeling about the world as it is and where it's headed comes over me.
Oh no.
I got a 5. Can anyone help me?
I'll help you.
Yes, great.
Can we both help? And it's a +3?
See, reading is so easy, and we all learned to read today.
Today. Now, reverse writing, that's a whole nother bag.
It's different because it's hard because it's little movement.
Yes.
Erica,
Yeah.
can Ruthie roll sweet talk to try to develop a social media strategy?
Oh my God, you can absolutely do that. So you're going to be rolling 2 sweet talk in order to, yes. Okay. You're going to
All right.
rolling 2 sweet talk.
Ugh, not good. 5 overall.
All right. Well, you're on there, but you keep saying suddenly appears on Tad's Facebook. Social media strategy for chickens. Social media strategy for chickens. Ruthie.
I think I would go into all of the posts about the county fair already, and I'm like, here's the plan. Like and respond to every single comment with Thank you. Love the good farm. Love the good farm family. Good time family farm.
Is this?
Am I typing for you or are you typing?
I don't know how to type.
Okay, I'm typing, but I'm not
don't
using
hunt
any
and peck?
punctuation.
You don't know Hunt and Peck?
I don't know hunt and peck. Well, I don't know reverse read.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just know sweet talk.
Typing.
I don't know reverse.
I'm
read.
typing everything verbatim, but my spelling's not great.
Okay, actually, I'm sorry, you didn't get any sixes for.
Correct.
Yeah.
Phillip is ending
so you're
everything
still-
with the passive aggressive ellipsis at the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the wrong emoji.
Okay. But you do manage, so you do get to be on the World Wide Web. You do get into access to Tad's Facebook. And actually, while Ruthie, you said you were looking at the county fair's Facebook page. All right, you learn a couple of more things about it. You get little details about each of the attractions, like the prize-winning livestock and prize-winning produce is all going to be housed in the rec center. The arts and crafts exhibition includes quilts, landscape and pastoral paintings, ceramics, and macrame. The hayride goes around, can do a full loop in 15 minutes of the entire fair. The animal freak show includes a two-headed chicken, a bearded dragon, and a raccoon.
Okay.
Just a raccoon.
Here's the thing. We could all, you're going to be the horse, but for
Not
pretend.
me. That's a loser, honey.
That's a loser,
The
honey.
character I will
Yes.
be playing.
So you can do that, and then maybe we can sneak into the fair by pretending to be wrong animals in the freak show.
Oh yeah.
Two-headed chicken, raccoon,
It's among
Two-headed
other things.
rooster.
two-headed rooster.
Yeah, amongst other things. But the things that are really, touted are a two-headed chicken, a bearded dragon, which looks to be a bearded dragon, but with additional extra frills on it. And just it looks like a normal-ass raccoon.
It's a raccoon.
He's big. He big.
It's a thick boy.
A thick boy. All right.
Are we gonna dress you up as the raccoon?
We could do it.
The raccoon, a bearded dragon, and a two-headed chicken. There's only one disguise that makes sense for me. I'm going to dress up as the human Barker.
Yeah, perfect. It's perfect.
All right, so we'll need an outfit. Wow, we're all
Step right up!
I'm convinced.
Yeah,
You're
that's
ready
really
to go.
good.
And you're going in under the guise of
Well, you got to be tall, though, so maybe we could just kind of stack
a
on each
double.
other.
Yes. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. You could stand on my shoulders. It's like the opposite of goat yoga. It's goat yoga, but I'm the yoga now.
That's exactly right.
This morning I learned to read, and this is my brain is getting tired. Right, but I like this plan. We're getting in. You guys are getting in the animal freak show. I'm getting in on the carriage.
Yeah.
Then we're undoing some kind of mechanisms under the wheel and turning it into a wheel of death.
Yeah.
You also see that, as you scroll down, you see somebody saying like, excuse me, but what about security? And the county fair social media admin has said there will be a security force there. They are on horses in keeping with our little county aesthetic. So you know that there will be security on the premises.
Is there anything there about what, like the actual security company or any of the security, is there any info about who the security is actually going to be?
It's the Blue Boys Security Company. And it says the Blue Boys Security Company. We are not the police.
Not the police. Well,
It's a little private firm called Backwater.
Well, little boy blue. All right.
With his horns now.
Well, speaking of horns, there might be someone for you to headbutt. And by headbutt, I mean recklessly endanger.
Yay!
I'm gonna look over at Phillip and say, all right, you're logged into Tad's Facebook, right?
I am.
Send a Facebook message to the public group for the Blue Boys Security Company and tell them they're all fired.
Yeah. I'm going to fire them.
I'm sure you can fire someone over a Facebook message.
I mean, there's nothing more professional.
Thank you.
All right. So you can, you have.
Can I roll for HR?
Yeah, roll for HR. Yes. Wait, two, give me 2. Actually.
9 total. No 6s. My dice have forgotten how to do that number.
All right. Well, I was actually looking for a 10.
Beans.
What do you have?
Wait, can you use sweet talk?
I can use sweet talk. Okay, I can add one.
Yeah, make it a compliment sandwich.
I'll add 2. Compliment sandwich. So it starts with, all right, so open it up with this. Say, first of all, I want to commend you on a wonderful security company. Then fire them.
Yeah.
And then at the end, say, thank you again for your punctuality and...
Your willingness to do harm in the name of capitalism.
Yes, wonderful.
Thank
well
you.
done, Phillip.
We work so good together. High five. Just it's like a little
win.
pillow fight.
Somewhere on the other side of the county, ding, somebody gets a Facebook message on the public page, and they're like, Theodore Williams is firing us? What? Hey, Roger, we have the contract for the county fair, right? Like, yeah, we've done it 3 years running. Tad Williams is sending us an email. Well, who is Tad Williams to fire us? He doesn't have that authority.
I send a follow-up email. You could we're still going to pay you. Just don't show up.
It says here that they're going to pay us. And we don't have to. Oh, absolutely.
All right. And then follow it up with this.
One more.
PPS. They are not to contact your parents, Farmer William and Mrs. the Farmer Williams' wife.
Yes.
They are because they have an illness that can only be treated.
Bleeding in the brain.
Yes.
Bleeding in the brain.
They've each had an aneurysm that is treated by putting a small pacemaker inside the brain.
Yes.
But if they read an email or get a phone call
They'll
or
die.
talk to anyone, the pacemaker blows up.
Yeah.
And it kills their brain.
Yeah.
And then when you tell them there's been a recent study.
One more, PPPS.
There's a recent study that says that people who ride horses, it destroys their genitalia. And so...
Can I generate that study? I want to get it published really quick. How much time do we have?
Give me a roll. Okay, I'm gonna. This is a
email
legendary.
Cornell. Email Cornell.
Dear Cornell.
This is
Please publish
a legendary
me. I gave
action.
you money.
I don't think you can make this with a 2. With 2, you're
I have
gonna need
3 in reverse read. This is typing. I'm typing.
You have 2 for reverse. You have 2 for read and reverse read.
I have 3 in reverse read now.
I'm sorry. I think that was a mistake. Unless did you roll a 6 when you rolled for reverse read?
No, but if I get helped, you add a pip, so does that make the die a 6?
Oh, I think it does.
It does, yeah.
Then I do have a couple 6s.
Okay, well, give me 3. We're looking for this is a legendary action to convince the police force that
Giving you 2.
Yeah.
you can only do 1. You can only have 2. So let's do it. So we're doing.
I rolled
16.
terrible. It doesn't matter.
What'd you get?
Got a 7. Nope, 10.
10 plus 2, 12. You did not make it. This study, Cornell.
Can I try again?
No, you can't. But give yourself experience point.
Okay.
All right.
But you still send them an article.
So here's the thing.
Yeah,
so
I
this is what
generated
happened.
an article. It just wasn't
we can't
published.
generate an article. It's going to take too long to publish it.
Yeah.
So just follow up all the stuff about
It's a medium
exploding brains.
article.
That's all true.
That's all true.
That's all true. And then tell them that they also want a prize and that they should go to the airport and live there until a plane comes to fly them to sunny Orlando, Florida.
Just put all of that in a Facebook message.
Done.
And then like your own post.
They've actually walked away from they're not going to take their social media with them, but they've already gone home for the day at this point. So they actually don't
Isn't
see
it
the
shortly after
follow-ups.
dawn?
You told them they were going to get paid.
They're only open from 7 to 9 a.m.
You told them that they were going to get paid without having to show up to do anything at this county fair. They're like, this is a good day. This is fine. And so they've gone off to the job. They're not at the home office anymore. They don't get the part about the horse riding, hurting your genitalia. They don't get the part about winning the prize. But they do see something, where you're still getting paid, but don't show up.
Well, maybe we overdid it, but I'm proud of us.
Yeah.
I think that was a great team effort. Hey,
That was so good.
I mean, it was just like when we got those
right.
chicks out. It's just when we
that's
hit
right.
that flow state together.
Ugh.
All right. So you have your plan. And I think at this point, we are going to flash forward in time to the day of the county fair. The day of the county fair dawns. All of you have already been up for hours before sunrise. You traveled in the dark of the night to the county fairgrounds, and you all moved to your places. It's going over to the hay carts, and Ruthie and Phillip stacked one on top of the other over to the Animal Freak Show. It's still the early hours. The hot dogs are not going to be delivered until about 9 a.m. The animals and produce are in at 9:30 at the rec center. The truck starts serving at a leisurely 12 p.m. It will arrive at 8 a.m. So, we're going to run this on location at a time. Do you all follow Itsa to the hay cart?
Yeah, we have time. We've
Let's do it.
gotten here in the dark of night.
Let's do it.
Do you want us to go together?
You can come with me, but know that I'm going to disappear. And what was will not be what is.
Understood. When we get in there, like, what's the horse to stall ratio? Is there just an open stall, or do we have to make some interesting choices?
Let me roll a little. Oh, I could have grabbed my dice in the break. I didn't.
He's mine.
All right, I'm gonna roll a little luck check for you guys to see if there's an extra stall.
That's the highest number.
That's the highest number. All right, so it looks like there are a couple of extra stalls, actually. It's just a large stable at a fairgrounds, and there are going to be some horses arriving. This isn't a very horse-forward fair, though. There's only a couple.
That's why we're knocking it down.
Yeah, this is why you're here, baby.
We would describe our fair as very horse forward.
There's only a couple roustabouts and carnies setting up the rides. There's no security force anymore, thanks to the social media work of Phillip and the team. So you can just kind of saunter over into the stables. There are 3 horses in there.
Just right at the entrance, I turned to my 2 friends, and I'm going to try and hoof off my hood, my riding hood, and toss it. You guys take care of this for me?
Of course, it's...
Right.
Do you want us to kill the other horses?
No, I think there are a few other stalls. You won't have to kill anyone, but I'm glad you were ready.
Yeah. No. I don't.
It's not the dark of night. It's dawn. The sun is up, and it is looking at us.
Well, we should maybe we could let them go, and then if something bad happens, that's on them.
That I don't hate.
Okay.
So who takes the hood?
I do.
Okay. Phillip.
Just grab it and slowly pull it. I don't have a place to go with this. I'm just pulling it. I do like it's a lot. I'm not going to do anything bad to this hood.
Yes, all right. So it's you walk into the stalls, and the vibe in there is rancid. There are the three horses there. 2 of them asleep, and one of them is just looking a little tweaky there. He's got those crazy eyes, where you can see it when you go up to a horse and they're kind of scared and there's a lot of whites showing. It's like, hey, buddy.
Hello, friend.
So, haven't seen you around. I'm, Wilbur.
I'm Thatsa.
That's
We're so excited to pull the hay cart today, are we not?
oh my God. Yeah, it's just another day at the county fair. Another day. All the kids are screaming. They're always screaming.
Ah, screams of joy. It makes me feel good. And I just slowly start to back into one of the stalls and close it. Close it behind me.
Okay, well, give me.
Yeah, that's a lot of business.
Yeah, that's.
I do that stuff, Erika. Come on.
Sure, but give me a roll for getting into the stall.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, a little bit.
You're pretty good at this. I think you're probably gonna only need a give me a 5 on this
A little
one.
gate work.
Yeah.
That's a big 6.
Ooh.
So do I get a new
All right,
skill
you
in
do.
gate unlocking?
Actually you
Sleight
do.
of hand.
You get doors 2.
Oh, hell
Doors
yes.
2.
Doors 2.
Doors.
Answers a lot of the questions from the first Doors movie.
Yeah. And there's a lot of tongue work in this. So it's not, it's tongues coming out, it's flipping a latch. Yes, I just back in. Can't wait for the screams.
Ruthie.
Wilbur looks you up and down.
Ruthie, let the other ones out.
I'm going to go up to the super nervous looking horse. And I'm going to, is the gate super locked by this horse or no?
Let's see. Let's do a little luck roll here. What do we get? Over 3, and maybe it's a little loose. That's a 5. It's fully, you can just push it open.
Okay, great. So I'm going to open the little door to the nervous horse, and I'm going to walk up to him, and I'm going to say, "Oh, hello, my friend. What's your name?"
Oh my God. Are you seeing this shit, man? Are you seeing this shit?
Wow, a talking chicken.
Wait, do you guys think horses and humans alone can talk?
That's weird of you.
Talked to a chicken before. I just go in a loop around this little fairgrounds, all right?
Well, you know what they say. If you start seeing animals talk that are not supposed to be able to talk, it means you're losing your mind.
You're losing your mind, Fred.
What?
It seems you're going crazy.
But don't worry. It's only if the humans notice that you're losing your mind that they'll boil you down into glue.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You're gonna go to the abattoir.
Oh, fuck. What the hell is that?
Oh my God.
Why am I thinking about the dark of the moon?
That's not a goat. That's the fucking devil.
Oh, the devil.
He's gonna eat your soul.
That's the devil. Oh, they're coming.
They're gonna eat your soul.
All right. This horse starts bucking, waking up the 2 other horses.
Yeah.
Give me a roll. Give me a sweet talk roll.
The sweetest talk.
Can I assist with my magic?
Yes, you can. Oh my God.
It's my magic.
Okay, it's a 6.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so you get now
Or
you
it's like I got a 9 overall.
9 overall. Okay,
Plus 1 to help?
Plus what?
Plus 1 help. So that's
10.
a total of 10, and you also, in addition, learn the skill. Now you have 3 cause fear.
Cause fear, great.
Ooh.
All right.
Cause fear 3, perfect.
3.
I've made them like me now.
The stall is closing in. Oh God! And Wilbur fully loses it. Bucks open the stall. Door flies open. The 2 other horses we're gonna be glue.
Listen, you dumb fucking horses! They put pacemakers in your brains! If you ever stop running, you'll die!
They burst from the stables. They start galloping. The few roustabouts and carnies that are around, who are normally extremely chill people, a couple of them have to take off after them, but they are in the wind at this point. They're just gone.
And only one horse remains.
Look, we helped. Now your brothers don't have to they're not beasts of burden anymore.
Gonna be a long line for the hayride this year.
Hey, Ruthie, I feel a way about you right now, and I just have to say it. You're doing a lot of good work.
Well, flirting will get you pretty far in this life, Phillip.
Oh my gosh. I think Phillip just blushes a little bit.
All right, so you leave Itsa, aka under the pseudonym That's in his stall, and you two make it go over to where the map has told you that there will be a freak show.
We're gonna have to find a costume.
There we are.
You approach the red and white striped tent. Tent is a very generous term. It holds as many as maybe 5 people at a time. And you can hear the sounds of snoozing animals here.
All right. Let's take a look for a costume if we can. I'd like to search for a ringleader or barker costume if we can find one.
Yeah, okay. Go roll one to find clothes.
6!
Oh, damn, you are so
Unreal
good
at
at
finding clothes.
Best at clothes.
This chicken finds clothes like crazy.
Hella clothes.
find clothes too for Brennan, and you find a full ringleader outfit. It is red with shiny brass buttons and a top hat and white breeches. I don't know if you're going to want to use the breeches or not. You're going to have to try it on and find out if it fits. But
Ruthie's the ringleader.
The full costume, it's in a back section of the tent, and it is it's adjoining the actual freak show. Go ahead. Would you like to try and disguise yourself?
Do you want to do it together, or you very scary now? I thought I was going to have to help you, but I don't think you need help.
No, well, Phillip, I'm not scary. I'm your friend.
Okay, whatever you want, Ruthie.
No, come. You're a satanic goat. If anyone should be scared of anybody, it should be me.
Okay, I don't know what's happening right. I need to talk to my boy.
Is this energy frightening or sexual? Who can say?
It's both.
Ruthie on a heist is a whole new...
Ruthie is the
Ruthie on the
best.
farm? Friendly,
Yeah.
reminiscing about times with her pig lover.
Yeah.
Ruthie on a heist. Watch out now.
I'm at work, motherfucker. Office me and home me are different. Boundaries.
Philip's going through every barnyard animal that he's heard Ruthie is maybe hooked up with and is making a kill list. I will risk it all for Ruthie. Let's go.
How do we disguise ourselves now?
We are pausing because we have a whiteboard here.
We have
that
a
I'm
whole ass
writing
board.
Giant whiteboard.
Story beats on, and you will find out what that means later. Oh, I explained the rules to them. You probably can figure out what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make a little heart between Ruthie and Phillip? Thank you so much.
Damn. All right. So roll to put on the outfit.
Okay. Do we both roll for outfit?
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have each of you roll. If you have a relevant skill, you can try and use it. But it's going to be a combined score, and I'm going to need a 12 combined from you.
Delightful.
Okay.
Yes. Total of 12.
I have no relevant skills for this.
Well, you have do anything.
Oh, that's right.
And that's
You
one.
have to.
That's one.
That's one.
But anything is just one.
And I think I'm gonna think about this for a little bit and say, now you're a goat, I'm a chicken. We have a perfect ringleader costume. But if we try to seem like a normal ringleader, people may catch wise, given that we have 6 legs, 2 wings, and no hands. I think
Good point.
It's like Alonzo used to scream in his sleep. The better part of an illusion is the misdirection. We don't try to look like a normal ringleader. Ooh. People won't notice that we have 6 legs, 2 wings, and no hands if they're too terrified to look.
And Ruthie, you've done it again.
I would like to use this like ringleader outfit to like assemble a different like to make us look like a non-human monstrous, like have Phillip's goat head come out of like the middle and, you know, like truly embrace the like take the clothes and just become a chimera essentially.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I use eat to help with this.
You know what?
Eat my way through the center.
Eat your way through the. Oh my god!
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Give me a roll to eat 2. And what is this? Is this
cause fear?
Cause. Oh my god. Okay, that's 3. Oh, you guys.
I rolled bad.
Ooh. I got
5.
2 6s, which means I am going to spend. I'm not so it's a 14 from me overall.
Let's go.
But also, I would like to spend one of my XP for advancement. Have another skill on top of that, so I can advance to a 4 dice skill.
Yes.
I love that. I love that.
Wait, is that how it works?
Well, no. If you get. Oh yeah. Okay. Yes.
So
you have to get
we get the success.
6, yeah.
But I'm turning my 1 die that wasn't a 6 into a 6 for skill advancement purposes from cause fear.
Wow.
I love that.
But do the other 6s advance the skill or just the 1?
Yeah. Well, I only needed 1, so I got 2 6s, and then
I thought it was all.
Actually, you have to get all 6s. You have to get all 6s.
So that's what the XP.
So I'm spending an XP to turn the 2 into a 6, and now I have 3 6s.
Yes.
I'm caught up.
I think that's how that works.
No, 100%.
That is 100% how that works. So you, let's say,
Hell yeah.
create monster 4.
You have simply no idea what you've just done.
I'm not the scary one anymore. I'm a normal, cool goat.
Just a just a normal ass goat now.
I'm a
with
normal
magic
goat.
powers.
Who can
of course.
read and has electronic skills, and you've got reverse read.
Yeah, I'm a troll on the internet, but Ruthie's a monster.
I love that I didn't have Do Anything 1 that went into Sweet Talk 2, Cause Fear 3, and now Create Monster 4.
Incredible.
Yes, good.
All right. So the 2 of you set to work tailoring this ringleader costume. And what you craft is the thing of nightmares. It has how many limbs? Who can say? Because they're so busy looking into the sideways pupils of Phillip peeking through the stomach. Because to all purposes, it looks like a many-armed and legged humanoid goat-torsoed ringleader. Who's wearing the hat?
Ruthie.
Okay, Ruthie is wearing. Right.
So the hat is way too large for me. So I've like stuffed it with hay to like rest balancing on my tiny chicken head in this like enormous starched collar of the shirt. And then I think Phillip's head's coming out.
Yeah, I'm in the tummy.
In the tummy.
Hey, Ruthie, I just want to ask, like, no pressure or anything. If we survive this heist, wouldst thou like to live deliciously, like for a little bit, if you're just free?
You know, Phillip, I've heard you asking some of the other hens if they would like some butter.
Or a pretty dress.
Or what?
Or a pretty dress.
Or a pretty dress? How'd you like some eggs, big boy?
Jesus Christ. Meanwhile, Itsa is just... I like this. I like just quietly by himself in an abandoned stall as you guys get ready to fuck or whatever.
Whenever the first people, let me know, Erika, when people start approaching.
You guys quiet and then just tense.
So as you stare at each other, you hear 2
You idiot. That was like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago?
How do you know time? It's
All right, we did.
I'm going to look down at you and say, hold on a moment. Let's go over there and investigate.
Yeah, okay.
And-
we know our kind of formation. We could just jump out.
Yeah, and I want to rush over and open the curtain to see who's talking.
and you see a whole menagerie sort of crammed in there. There's a raccoon with a little cup, and it's going around on the bars of its cage. There is a bearded dragon with extra spikes and frills hanging down as if it were an actual beard. There's a couple of other kinds of livestock, but Ruthie, what you zero in on is a two-headed rooster, one of whose heads is your beloved Alonzo.
I'm so sorry. What?
I'm going to look.
What?
Alonzo.
He stops arguing with the head on his other side. Ruthie.
I see you, as you always have, seem to have gotten ahead.
Ooh.
Well, you know, it's the whole you've been two-faced all along. Jibe was right there, and you didn't go for it. But
yeah, I did a different one. I said you've gotten ahead.
Yeah,
mine was good. Yes, his was better.
Are you fucking rooster-splaining to Ruthie right now?
I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
He runs around and he's in a little pen. It doesn't actually have bars. It's just a bunch of like chicken wire in a little circle, and he starts running around in a circle, and the other head is going, what's going?
You motherfucker! I thought you were dead. You motherfucker screaming in your sleep! Fucking run out on me! I have 180 grandchildren.
Just too many.
You dumb piece of
I wasn't ready.
Phillip is just doing happy taps. Yeah. Tag me in whenever you want, Ruthie, but this is your fight.
The other head on his shoulder pipes up. Hi. Is this your
what?
Your what? Your what? Oh, is this right?
What guy? What's your name?
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm.
What is your?
Scared of you. I'm very scared.
That's your name. That's your name.
It's
all right. For the rest, no. Your name is I'm very scared of you.
Yes.
That's what you said, and that's your new name. And now, when you introduce yourself to people, that's what you say.
Is this your what?
I'm going to beat the shit out of my husband. Is that okay with you? I'm very afraid of you.
Hey, babe. It's like I always say.
God damn you! I'd like to roll do anything to just kick the crap out of my suddenly no longer dead.
Wait, I will. You know, and I'm gonna roll opposed to you. Yeah, I'm gonna go roll opposed to you. I got a 4.
A 5.
Oh,
yeah.
no. So, get it in there, and he's not used to having a second head to pilot this body. He just doesn't know what's what. You get a couple of good pecks in.
Wait, can I make it worse?
Yes.
Can I have help?
Oh God. Yeah, you can.
If I help, that makes it a 6, right?
Oh, it does make it a 6.
God, it does
I'm gonna
make it
help
a
with
6.
eat.
Yikes.
So that makes it a 7 because you have 2.
I do have 2 and
2.
eat, but your die goes up, and Alonzo only has 1 head now.
Fuck.
Or
Holy shit.
They say a chicken can live without its head for a long time.
Screaming on the inside of my mouth.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Phillip, please reattach my husband's head. I think we've taught him a lesson.
oh my God! Alonzo! The head is on the ground. Well, now what now, Ruthie?
Well, you're such a genius. You came back from life once. You can do it again. Reattach your head, Alonzo. Reattach your head, Alonzo.
It doesn't work like that, Ruthie.
What does it work like? Explain it to me like you do in your sleep.
Is the body just running?
The body is running around, and there's this other guy kind of half piloting it. It's like piloting a Iyengar with only one pilot. And so he's kind of just spinning around in a circle, freaking out. Alonzo's on the ground trying to come up with I have something for this. But, as you know, I do my best work when I'm asleep. So...
I know. I was there for the birth of our children.
Ooh.
I don't even know what I'm implying.
Yeah, I'm so. Right over my head.
over
And
my
that's me, the human. The human Lou.
No idea. Truly no idea.
All vibes.
All right. What do you want, Ruthie? What do you want? What are you here for? All right, I skipped out on you.
I want to know what you're here. I know what I'm here for. I didn't fake my death. I want to know what you're here for, Alonzo. And if you answer nicely, I just might reattach your head to your body.
I could do magic.
Phillip can do magic.
God damn it, you can do magic. All right. Well, here for the heirloom crops. Those prize-winning crops.
That's ours.
No. The one you're going after the ones in the rec center?
What are you going after?
Why do you want
squashes?
like a big? You want a big pumpkin?
Big-ass pumpkins.
You want a big
It's them.
pumpkin?
Yeah.
Why?
You know how much those seeds are worth? You know how much a crop, the next generation of those crops could go for?
That's Ruthie. I think maybe we let him go, and now we get a double score. We can go get this pumpkin, and then we've got corn
Come on.
and a pumpkin.
What do you say?
What? No, why are you part of this?
Okay, all right. I'll let you do the talking.
Yeah, what?
I'm going to look over at Phillip and say, Farmer Williams might want to know that there are people snooping around after his very, very big pumpkin.
Ooh.
Oh, you
escape.
wouldn't snitch, would you, Ruthie?
Escape what?
Escape rooster.
Yes, exactly, Phillip.
Yeah.
All right. Could you do some magic to reattach my husband's head to
and
his
I'm
body?
gonna gently, like with my little goat teefies, pick him up by the back of his head and wait for like a lap of the other chicken, and then just boop, try to magic it back on.
Give me a roll.
Yay, thanks.
Let's do anything.
This is.
I have
all right.
magic one. I rolled it so far
That's
away.
a 5.
It's a 5.
That's not gonna do it.
I'll spend an XP and make. Oh wait, are you helping?
I am going to help. I'm going to add 4 from Create Monster.
And it's a 6, and now I got a 2 in magic.
It is a freak.
A two-headed chicken sounds like a monster to me.
Don't try and act like that's an act of God in his beautiful dawn light. That's after hours, baby. That's things of the
This
night.
is nighttime.
The
shit.
Lord's hand did not touch this creature. No.
That was all Phillip, baby.
You think this creature walked on the ark? I don't think so. This is devil work.
Noah said, "Get this shit out of here."
Fun fact: everything that's ever been on heraldry is my shit. All of it. Unicorn, devil shit.
You spit out this head. Oh, Lonzo, where'd you go there, man? It got real dark for a minute there. So, this is your score now,
Well, if you're such a master thief, Alonzo, it seems like it's your job to figure it out. I've never known you to balk with a little bit of heat on a score.
All right. So it's a high stuff then, Well, you'll see. I've got 2 brains thinking for me now.
Really?
I'm just kind of...
You've got 2 brains
I'm just the guy that they sewed on when they made this little freak show here.
Oh, I thought that was your original body.
Alonzo, you've got 2 brains on this? Wow, does Chris have 2?
No, you told me that you were going to refer to me as I'm scared of you from now on.
That's how you refer to you.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
refer to you
Yes,
any way
ma'am.
I like.
Yes, ma'am.
That's how you refer
Yes,
to you. Even in your mind. Even in your thoughts. I want you to forget your name.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone, ma'am.
Alonzo, let me be very clear. I absolutely get what you see in her.
Yes,
Well.
me and Phillip have been spending a lot of time together, Alonzo.
Yeah. I have a tiny set of second horns that are growing in.
That's fine. I'm not jealous or anything. It's fine.
You
Phillip's
should
going
be.
to teach me how to live deliciously.
Yeah.
Well, then I wish you a tasty journey, Ruthie.
Yes.
Thanks for nothing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good luck with your squash.
I poop in their pen before we leave.
Great. This part of the heist went perfectly. This is what we were trying to do here, right?
Just sitting in a stall being like, I hope they got dressed.
The raccoon turns to the listeners like,
What's up?
Man, that was some shit.
I know, right?
Oh my God.
What's your deal?
Oh, I'm a raccoon.
Okay. You want to go help my friend?
Yeah.
Promise?
What's your friend?
It's the only horse in the middle.
Oh, I know a little something about horses.
Cool. I want to go over and unlock his door.
Oh, thanks. Wow.
What's your name?
"Oh, I'm Fergie," and he takes his little tiny little paw and shakes your hoof.
I want to take one of my horns
Vigorously.
and like just kind of poke him and pull a little blood out. It's a blood pact now. You have to go help my friend.
What's your name, little
a
raccoon?
Fergie?
You're in a blood pact.
Oh, yeah.
What's your name?
Well, it's Fergie, and I know.
Your name is
Bloodaxe.
Fergie?
Yeah, Fergie.
Fergie Ferg.
Fergie Ferg. Oh, well.
You know, Alonzo
Well,
and
Phillip can teach me how to live deliciously, and Fergie can teach me how to be fergalicious.
Dost thou want to live fergaliciously?
Dost thou want to live fergaliciously? And I think the answer for all of us is yes.
Hey, look, I'm in a blood pact with your friend here, and I said I'd help, and he sprung me, and just so you know, I mean, Alonzo and Chris, I'm scared of you.
You didn't
I'm
make
really
a promise to me. You can call him
All right,
Chris.
okay, Chris. Alonzo and Chris been working this job for like a month now and everything to get into this. So like,
Well, the three of us learned how to read today, so
Yeah.
we work a little bit faster than old slow Alonzo.
oh,
Now, I can't help but notice something,
Yeah?
Fergie.
yeah. Talk to me. Fergie hunkers down and
Yeah.
like sits like like a human.
Aw.
I
Yeah.
can't help but notice
Yeah.
that at the end of your little forelegs there, you've got a set of what look like hands.
Yeah. Fergie looks at his little hands and little paws and gives him a little flex. Yeah, these bad boys is what got me in here in the first place. Doing time
Now,
for the crime.
if
Hey, we've all served our nickel.
now, I can't help but feel like with hands like that, you might be able to unhook the central linchpin of a Ferris wheel.
I love you, Ruthie.
So, let me get this straight. You want me to climb up on the Ferris wheel and unhook the central linchpin, causing mayhem and destruction?
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Ma'am, you got yourself a pair of hands.
It's all coming together.
And when you're done, go find our friend
Oh,
if he needs anything.
okay. All right.
Or plausible deniability. You can hide in the hay bale and no one will know.
More like plausible deniability.
High five, Ruthie.
I enjoy these. That's good. Fergie puts their little paw up for a thing. Oh my god! For a little high five.
Yeah.
Phillip taps the hoof.
Yeah. I do daps.
All right. Well, I think it's fair though if you if I do this for you though, that I would like a little something in return.
Do you want the whole outside of a pumpkin?
Holy shit, are you serious?
We only need the seeds, Ruthie.
You can do that? You can get me a whole ass pumpkin.
Just the
outside.
outsides. Yeah, nigga don't want the seeds.
Outside of a pumpkin. That's the biggest part.
Yeah. That's good eating. All right.
Fergie,
Yeah.
you're going to have so much pumpkin, my friend, that you're not going to know what to do with
They're
it.
gonna call me the Pumpkin King.
Ooh.
That's right.
Fergie, the Pumpkin King.
You will make the boys go loco.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
And Fergie scampers off
I
towards
guess.
the
Okay,
fair.
we should have given a timeline. We got to get to work fast.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I think he's on it. All right.
yeah.
Shit.
You turn around
Okay.
and
Give Itsa the signal. We gotta go right now.
you turn around, and it is worth noting that as you leave the little tent, that Alonzo's pen is empty.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
We better work fast.
Quick question. Why didn't we just kill him?
Alonzo?
Yeah. Oh, do you still love him?
I look wistfully off into the distance.
You flash back to those mornings in the coop, back when it was a little coop.
Under a blanket?
Yeah, under a blanket together. And both of you giggling furiously. You can see Alonzo, his backlit, the halo on his coxcomb. And he says, "Hey, Ruthie, promise me that it'll always be like this."
Alonzo, it will always be like this. Now let's expose our vents to each other.
Shoom! Back, you're in the present moment. We cut to Itsa, now described as Thatsa.
Just sitting quietly, trying to blank out any want or desire. Pull the card. Enjoy pulling the card. That's all. I live for the card. Die for the card.
You hear the stall door swing open. Your eyes are still shut. Thinking, being only in the moment, just the way that you used to when you were in the races. And you hear, "I say, the horse this year looks a little scraggly."
Oh, I think there's like a...
You open your eyes. You look. There's nothing in front of you, but then you look down. You see a small man. He is 4'11", and he's dressed impeccably. This is Herman Rutherford III, your former owner and self-styled jockey.
That's a loser, honey. I am not.
He pokes at your mouth to expose your teeth.
Oh, I want to bite him so badly. But I'm not Itsa.
Roll to retain composure.
All right. Retaining composure. Where is it? Okay, here it is. That's a 2.
Oh.
I'm gonna burn my XP. I'm gonna burn the XP.
You can't burn an XP for a success. You can only burn it for a new skill.
Okay, got it. So
You could still do that.
So I have failed,
Yes.
but I could spend an XP to gain
a new
composure
skill.
1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or composure 2.
Composure 2. I will do that to maintain composure 2. I mean, if I fail, I'm gonna bite this little man's hand.
So you bite his hand. Oh! He pulls back and recoils. Oh, you! And he takes out the riding crop that's hit, and he goes.
Now, can I roll again?
Yes,
for composure?
yes, roll composure 2.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, my fingers. I'm going to have to go to the manicurist.
That's a 6 and a 1 for a 7. Mm-hmm, and does the 6, but no, 2 6s to get, so yes, a 7.
Okay, that one, you stand still, you take it. Oh, I'm going to have Tran do a whole job on this. What a bad horse. Well, that's all right. At least I won't have to be the one that has to handle him today. And he wanders off. You, girl, go get the horse ready and attach him to the cart. A girl walks up. She looks to be about 15 years old. She has purple hair and a side shave and a couple tattoos, but she's in kind of a like an equestrian friendly outfit. And her eyes are full of wonder. She looks at you, and you can tell she's still a little intimidated by you, but she looks at you with these starry eyes that you've never really seen on a human before. Hey, friend. Hi. And she pats your mane, and hands you an apple with the other hand. She says, "Hey, I'm Fen. I'm going to be taking you to the cart. What's your name?"
I will take the apple, and do my best, to nuzzle. I'd like to attempt to nuzzle.
Oh, would you? Okay, roll to nuzzle.
Aw.
That's another 2. I think I just kind of smack her in the jaw.
Oh, you're a feisty guy. Take one experience point.
Yes.
You're a feisty guy. It's okay. You look just like the posters that I have and the windbreaker that I have. And oh gosh, I hope that we're going to be the bestest of friends. I'm going to call you... Ooh. Is there a way that you'd like to indicate to her what your name should be?
What's around?
You see, there's just kind of normal stall things,
Stalls.
and you know, there's actually a pamphlet about some of the horses there, and it says, county fair, horse rides.
I'm just gonna smack my water bucket twice.
Don't. Oh, I'm gonna call you River.
I mean, I don't know how a horse gives side eye, but I do my best. I try.
Oh, I love you, River. Roll to see if you can give side eye and communicate side eye.
I'm gonna try. I'd like to communicate side eye. That's another 2.
Oh, I think he likes it. Oh. Well, I will take very good care of you. I promise. I'm sorry, Mr. Rutherford. It's kind of a pill, you know. And between you and me, I really don't know what he's got planned for all the horses. Where are the other horses, by the way? I don't know. I think he was muttering darkly about something about glue, and I don't know how that's related to horses, but well, all right, come with me. So he takes you to a cart and hitches you up.
As I feel the weight of the cart on my terrific shoulders, look out at the county fair, and I just imagine all of it on fire. Then I snap back to the present moment, but for a second, I just want to just dream of watching it all burn.
Somewhere Phillip's like, yes. Yes, exactly.
So, there you are. It is now 9 a.m. Things are starting to spin up at the county fair. That's a River is hooked up to the cart, ready to give the hay rides. And this horrifying monstrosity is in front of the tent. For all intents and purposes, passing as the monstrous barker of the freak show. Somewhere, there's a tiny raccoon making his way up the Ferris wheel. The county fair begins. That's where we're going to stop this episode.
Amazing.
That was Aabria Iyengar, Brennan, Lee, Mulligan, Lou Wilson, and in their debut as Game Master, Erika Ishii. A County Affair was edited, designed, and scored by the one, the only Casey Toney, friend of the show, and was powered by the completely free RPG system Roll for Shoes. See the show notes for a link to it, and we'll be seeing you at the fair.